Hello and welcome, I'm Raziel, and so, to continue breaching out into comics, I'm going to start talking about the news, and comic book news coming. But it's going to mostly be what I find personally interesting, so I'm not going to be talking about everything, but I probably will end up just doing a daily video just during the week with the news. And as always, when it comes to this, just so you know that I'm going to be clear and upfront, I will be reading you the press release. Right, so today, it only got to me an hour and a half ago. The galaxy's deadliest hunters launch an all-out invasion of the Earth in Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Following his acclaimed Predator vs. trilogy, writer Benjamin Percy pits the combined might of Marvel's heroes against the full fury of the Yautja, I don't know how to pronounce that, in Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, on sale this August. Announced earlier today at IGN, writer Benjamin Percy concludes his explosive saga crossing the Predator universe with the Marvel Universe in Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, a 5-issue series launching in August. This series will be drawn by returning artist Marcelo Vieira, and currently working alongside Percy on the third installment of the Predator vs. trilogy, Predator vs. Spider-Man, which hit stands this week. Yeah, actually, I did see if I was looking at that. It begins as a feud between hunters in Predator vs. Wolverine. It escalated into a battle between dynasties in Predator vs. Black Panther. It led to a vicious attack on the entire city in Predator vs. Spider-Man. Now, this interconnected epic evolves into a global war in Predator Kills the Marvel Universe, the grand finale of this smash hit pulp culture collision. Sees the heroes of the Marvel Universe join forces to defend the world from an entire army of the galaxy's greatest hunters. Fans can expect shocking deaths as the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men and more are caught off guard by the Predator's orchestrated savagery. All while Percy and Vieira dare to explore their terrifying plans for Earth. It is a bloody kickoff to an epic battle between the Predators and Marvel heroes, a Predator King, emboldened by new vibranium arsenal, and aided by a surprising human ally, launches in an all-out invasion of Earth, claiming the planet as a hunting preserve. You will need to read to see just who, if anyone, will survive and to witness some shocking twists and turns as the entire Marvel Universe finds itself in Predator's tri-laser crosshairs. Over the past few years, I've been having the time of my life writing the Predator vs. series, Percy told IGN. The Yautja, sorry, I've really got to learn how to pronounce that, have hunted Wolverine across the decades, they've battled Black Panther and plundered Wakanda of its vibranium, and now they've faced off against Spider-Man and Kraven during the blackout heatwave in New York. These stories have been patiently building towards something epic. Their interconnectedness will be revealed in the explosive, blood-drenched 5-part story. With that title, it's not misdirection, he continued. This one's gonna hurt. Your favourite heroes and villains will fall even as others rise up against this extinction-level event. The Predator King is here, the Yautja are armed with vibranium, and Earth is now a hunting preserve. And as you can see, this is the cover. It's the cover of the issue 1. Kind of nice looking cover, actually. I like it. You see Spider-Man wrecked, and you've got Black Panther, Wolverine, Iron Man, Daredevil, and I don't know, there's a 4 in the background there. You can see him as well. And yeah, they've been absolutely wrecked by the Predator. The cover is done by Lionel Francis Yu. Now, my thoughts on crossovers, I actually quite like them when they're done well. And some have been done very, very well. My favourites are Batman Spawn, Batman vs. the Predator, which actually was my first proper graphic novel I ever brought. Not including Tintin or Asterix. I do like them still, they're nice and fun. Sorry about my phone going off. Busy. And yeah, I thought it was really enjoyable, and I still have a great love for crossovers today. Marvel Zombies vs. the Army of Darkness is something I've just purchased. I like the Evil Dead series, they're fun and enjoyable, and Marvel Zombies also very humorous. So yeah, I do like a good crossover, and I think this one might be pretty good. It's definitely up my street. Predator is an enjoyable series. I like all of them except Alien VP vs. Requiem. Yes, that includes Predators and The Predator. I actually found them quite enjoyable. I'm not saying they're good. I enjoy them. However you watch me or not, you know I do differentiate good and enjoyment. And yes, like I said, I enjoy it. Oh, and I also got Batman and Judge Dredd, which is one of the most fantastic comics. Simon Bisley's Joker is one of the scariest you ever see. But yeah, so this sounds interesting. And when it's a blah 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 kills the Marvel Universe, or a Marvel Universe, not the actual 616 or the Ultimate Universe, it tends to be very accurate. And yeah, like if go back to Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, which he's doing again, or Punisher, which is a fantastic one by the way. Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Yeah, they do wipe out the Marvel Universe, and they do tend to write out certain characters who could just snap their fingers and end it quite easily. Such as Molecule Man or Scarlet Witch, they tend not to make an appearance of these things because they're just so overpowered that it's not going to make sense should they appear. So yeah, it's kind of exciting. I do like Predator. I do like the whole Predator, Robocop, Terminator, and Aliens universe, if that's what you call it, because they're all kind of interconnected, and they are really cool, and I've always liked them. I didn't like the last lot of Terminator films though, but I liked a lot of the comics, and a lot of the Predator comics as well, back in the Dark Horse days. So this is probably going to be a pickup for me, because it looks interesting, and I might pick up the trades of the others as well, because again, I like Wolverine, I like Spider-Man. Black Panther, I don't know enough about him to actually get a proper sort of opinion on him yet. And I really started to dislike him in in Avengers vs. X-Men, which I don't consider a crossover, by the way. They practically live in the same city, so why would they be crossing over? Anyway, so Predator vs. Mark Kills looks interesting, and I tell you what, because I do want to get into comics more and talk about more geeky things, I might actually do this one as a review back in August. When it comes out, I might actually do a monthly review talking about it, and I might start doing comic book reviews every Wednesday. I'm going to pick a series for a while and just say, this is what I'm going to talk about. And it won't be ongoing, and that's it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy comics, you can click on the link to Forbidden Planet down below, as always. And they have some really cool discounts on comics and graphic novels, as well as toys and everything else. There's also Whaling Games if you're into Marvel Crisis Protocol, the tabletop game, which is actually a lot of fun to play. Or the Batman one as well, or Judge Dredd. Yeah, if you love comics and you love wargaming, pick up Judge Dredd. It's so good. It's a great skirmish game. Yeah, free delivery after £20 and up to 20% off. There is also my comic as well, that's down below. If you want to see Little Red Riding Hood, go absolutely ham on some Lovecraftian werewolf cyborgs. That's what I'm going to call it right now. And some other horror anthology comic, there's that as well. There's also Skyforge, never get Skyforge, good friend of mine, and finally, Patreon because business. Bye bye.